and it's wonderful to be able to have them in, have a little bit of chat to the very famous now, the Wiggles! Boys, it's lovely to have you in, and it really is all happening for you. Just let me get it right. It's sporty, baby, posh, scary, and the other one's left the group now. You don't have a ginger anymore. But it's great to have you in, and you must be thrilled when you. I mean, it's 91, I think you started this, and it's now just a phenomenon, and kids just love you. I mean, kids meant to be what, 0 to 7?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they crib over that,
They quite often do, yeah.
We get a lot of, when we tour around, if you're in any little country town, we're walking down the street and big car, utility drive by with all beefy
teenagers
guys. Or teenagers, and you're like, wake up, Jeff!
Well, I was thinking, there is a lot of all the lyrics and everything, there's a lot of repetition of the lyrics. Now, when you wrote that number and you were performing it, because you perform about 300 days a year, that's a frightening number of days of performances. Jeff, do you go home and in the middle of the night you suddenly wake up? Does it get to you that much? I mean, when you're learning new lyrics and you sort of wake up going like this?
It's going through your head all the time, the new lyrics, they just...
When he actually does, he does fall asleep, but when we're just without the wiggle cloak, we're walking down the street, or so, not walking down the street, we're driving the car and Jeff falls asleep, we do it all the time anyway. He doesn't laugh as much as when he's on stage.
Now, the little kids at the live concerts, any funny sort of things that have happened over the time you've been performing with the littlies?
Oh, yeah, all the time, yeah. Murray, what do you reckon?
Well, I don't want you to reveal anything you don't particularly want to reveal, but...
Well, there was a time that we'd done 2 days in the one city. It was in Cairns.
Yes.
And Anthony had finished the show and he'd taken his trousers off. And then backstage, of course.
Yeah,
and the next day he put his pants on again and gone on stage, and
everyone was laughing in the audience.
Yeah.
So I thought, gee, I'm just doing what I was doing yesterday.
You're really going for it.
Yeah. What it was, I forgot to take the underpants out, so they were in my boots. Every time,
the previous day.
Every time I was doing this, like all the mothers were laughing, and I was thinking,
taking photos.
And they took photos, and
they said they'd send us the copies, but we haven't seen them. Please send them.
Is your underpants coming out the back? And what did you get out of it? Just say, okay, kids, now let's do the underpants song.
I just raced off stage. It's one of the worst moments of my life, I must admit. Thanks for bringing it up. It's on national television.
Where do you get your inspiration for writing the stuff for the kids? Because they all love the numbers and that.
Well, a lot of it comes from our background. We were early childhood teachers, and so it's just... in our study, we learned about being child-centred, thinking from the children's point of view, and also Greg and I have kids, so we sort of steal their ideas too.
But you must be all big kids at heart anyway to be out there doing what you're doing.
I think so.
No, we're serious artists.
And that'll be good for the promo. One more time. That'll make the promo. But you, of course, were in the Cockroaches, and we were reminiscing because we didn't realise how long ago. So when I came and had a little jam at Selena's in Sydney, that was you said 88 or something.
It was 88. It was the Red Nose Day.
Yes.
You were 12, weren't you?
No, but it was a great night. Paul, my brother, lost Bernadette 10 years ago.
His daughter?
Yeah,
Yes.
Bernadette, his daughter, to cot death 10 years ago.
Right.
It was the first Red Nose Day, and to sort of raise some funds and awareness, at Selena's in Coogee Bay, everybody rang you up, Daryl and John English, Craig McLaughlin, everyone came down.
Yeah.
Jimmy Barnes.
Yeah, Jimmy Barnes,
That's right.
George Danikian came down.
True.
It was fantastic and raised a whole lot of money and awareness. It was great. And Paul, yesterday in Melbourne, actually there was a big commemorative service.
Right.
And it was very sad for him. He said there was he walked into the church and there was like pictures of 150 babies who died in the last couple of years. So. Yeah. It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Well, on the night we had a great time, and I thought, gee, I came so close to actually cracking it for the Wiggles. Being in the green stuff. I have something for you I'd like to give you because the movie, the feature-length movie which you did last when it came out last December or so, it's now on video. But this is for you. There you can see that it's in recognition to the Wiggles, in recognition of record-breaking week one sales for an Australian video product. So this is like, wow. Now, and it's great. What I love is that I can hand that to you if you like. No, look, I'll put it down here because I want you to actually play us to the break shortly. But do you have a long-term plan? I know the US and the UK now. You're just about to make a full-on tour over there, or?
Well, the big thing is we're going to Disneyland, which is great.
Not just for the rides, we're actually performing there.
You're performing at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disneyland or World?
Disneyland, yeah,
Right,
we're
okay.
doing a show over there, and that's going to be fun. So yeah, and then we've got some television happening in Saudi Arabia. And,
Wow. So you have to learn different languages for this? Can you see the Wiggles putting out, not in Arabic, but I mean maybe some other language?
Well, they say that they're really, really good for children with English as a second language because it's also simple, you know, hot potato, that's about it. And the actions go with it.
You mean in 10 years' time, our tourist industry is going to have people coming out here saying, hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato to you, everybody. Yes. And the wake up, Jeff.
The scariest thing is if they all come out and go home.
yes. They'll never get in if they do that at immigration. No, look, you're doing wonderfully well, and we just want to say congratulations. And would you like to take us to the break with one of your inimitable numbers? You've got guitar, you've got
Yeah. Love everyone to join in with us.
All right, boys,
Okay.
over there,
go,
and I'll
guys.
just remind you that this is the soundtrack for the Wiggles because there are 24 tracks on here from the movie, and that's also selling very well, and it's available now. It's been a remarkable success story. Great to have the boys on the show, and for all the littlies, here are the Wiggles to take us to the break.
All right, everybody, let's all get ready to point our fingers, and we'll do the twist. Here we go. Can you point your fingers and do the twist?
Everybody's twisting, Greg.
Can you point your fingers and do the twist?
We're all doing the twist.
Well, we're gonna go up and go down, get back up and turn around. Can you point your fingers and do the twist?
What's next, Greg?
Can you stand on one foot, shake your hand? Oh boy, that's high! Can you stand on one foot, shake your hands?
Shaky, shaky.
Now we're gonna go up and go down, get back up and turn around. Can you stand on one foot, shake your hands?
What's next, Greg? What's next?
Can you point your fingers and do the twist? Can you point your fingers and do the twist?
Everybody's twisting.
Now we're gonna go up and go down, get back up and turn around. Can you point your fingers and do the twist?